Why do smokers throw cigarette butts on the ground? Yesterday I watched my neighbor get up from her porch, walk down the stairs and all the way down to the road just to throw her cigarette on it. I've always hated the act of littering. Always thought those that did so had absolutely zero respect for nature and the environment, the town they lived in, other people, etc., etc. I also used to be a smoker and ironically enough for a long time threw butts on the ground. The truth is, and I can't tell you why, but there seems to be some sort of disconnect. Most smokers don't look at that butt and consider it litter. I do not understand why. Eventually I stopped when I realized what I was doing and started holding onto my butts. Laziness, I suppose. I smoke but I collect my butts and dispose properly. I hate litter bugs. I threw my butts on the ground and out of car window in high school because I was an ignorant little asshole, like everyone who does it. I used to smoke and throw butts on the ground even though I was always very careful about other trash. It was just so normalized for smokers to just throw them on the ground that I didn't even think about it. They're also a bit tricky to carry around because they smell horrible and you have to carefully extinguish it before throwing it in the trash bin. As someone who regrettably has done this a few times, I don't smoke anymore. I will explain how I got there. I would smoke a cigarette, and when it was finished I would press it out on pavement or whatever. Then I would discard it in the nearest bin. But sometimes this nearest bin just didn't appear, to the point where my hand was smelling of ashtray even to me. I realize it already did to non-smokers. And being fed up I would just toss it anywhere. These things stink. You really need to get rid of them fast-ish and can't keep them on you. I don't feel good about it. I am certainly not proud of it, and have only done this a handful of times. But that's my honest answer. Generally because when you're out and about and having a smoke, you don't want to carry around your butts with you cause they'll stink you up way more than just smoking will. These days I carry a little Ziploc bag around for my butts. But I'll admit to my shame that I used to just chuck my butts on the ground. I'm a smoker and I don't throw my butt on the ground because littering is bad. Put it out on the ground and then find a trash can. Same as anyone would litter in any way. They don't care. That's the only reason. The real question is why do young people continue to start smoking when we all know how bad it is for us? Because that's what cool guys do in movies. First, kudos to all the respectful, responsible smokers. Second, almost no butt dumping in parking lots. 'Cause no more ashtrays in cars. I did this till I joined the military. There you were required to police your butts. Otherwise you'd be doing it over a large area on your hands and knees. Now, I just remove the cherry and either place it in a trash can or in my pocket to dispose of it. To answer your question, I think it's merely the perception that a small filter and some loose tobacco won't amount to much waste. But anyone who's ever had to clean a smoking area knows they can accumulate quickly into a huge, smelly mess. I smoke, and butt litter is one of my biggest pet peeves. I rented a house once for a few years in Tempe. And the backyard was all pea gravel. The entire backyard was strewn with them. I was still picking up butts 2 years later. I smoke cigars. And I don't ever throw butts on the ground. Matter of fact, not only is it a fire hazard, but trace amounts of nicotine are very harmful to fish and other river life. Not to mention the soil and the plants that depend on nutrients in that soil. But hey, I went to college for horticulture. They think it biodegrades like paper litter. FYI, it doesn't. Outing myself. But I used to do it all the time. My reason? Because I thought they were made of pure paper and cotton. Turns out, not true. They're plastic and never degrade. I honestly thought that they would degrade in the matter of months. And never thought twice about it. Because cigarettes used to have an uncanny ability to continue smoldering or a long time unless thoroughly stomped on, stamped out. Throwing one away in a trash can full of highly flammable tinder too soon is a far less desirable result. My university put metal ashtrays in areas where smokers hung out. But the issue was that people passing by would jam trash into the ashtrays like coffee cups or chip bags. So you couldn't put a butt in there without risking a fire. The people using them for garbage probably complained the loudest about smokers too. There were trash cans in the same area, so it's not like the ashtrays were the only option. Why do fast food eaters throw their wrappers and cups on the ground? People litter. People are dicks.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TKERaider is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.